Hello everyone, this is your boy, New Orleans, coming to you with my first statue video. I just got into collecting Xmen statues, so bear with me if I don't do something that you're not used to watching with the, let's say, veteran people, okay? But anyway, I'm going to be showing you the new Rogue made by Kotobukiya. As you can see on the box, this is actually the back of the box. It was sculpted by Eric Sosa, who's one of our famous sculptors. And like I said, these are new to me, so I actually got her. She's my third one. The first one I got was Wolverine. I don't know if I should unbox him and do a review on him, so y'all just let me know. And then the second one I got was Colossus. So as you see, these guys were all made by Eric. As you see, like, wonderful sculptor. Just to give you, if anybody that's never seen Eric, that's him, Mr. Sosa himself. Thank you, sir. And he's actually going off of the 90s. So that's why, as you can see, this is the 90s Rogue look. They just basically came out with this one on the 24th of November. So it's relatively new. As you can see, I'll back up a little more, how much smaller the Rogue box is in comparison to the Wolverine and the Colossus. I also was told by a friend who bought the brown outfit Wolverine that the box is also smaller. So I don't know if Kotobukiya just, is shrinking the boxes or whatever. So let's get into it, because this is actually the back of the box. If you turn it around, as you see, it has the same as all of them. It has Rogue on the side. And this is actually the front of the box. It has the same thing that all of them have. Marvel Comic presents Kotobukiya Collection Rogue Fine Art Statue. And it also has the X-Men Danger Room sessions. Now, one thing a lot of people are not familiar of, especially even with like me being new. So that's why I had to really do my research. With the Kotobukiya, they actually have a line where they're doing the Danger Room. So that's why you notice that Rogue is, in this statue, going to be on a Sentinel's hand. The Sentinel was, as we know, the robots that the mutants fought through the 90s. It was one of their hardest, competitors besides Apocalypse. And as you can see on Wolverine, he's also part of that family. So even though he's not part of the review, so bear with me. Same thing, he's got the Wolverine. It's probably hard for you to see on the side. Same thing on the front of his box. He's on the Danger Room session. Same thing, Marvel Comic presents Kotobukiya Collection Wolverine Fine Art Statue. And of course, once again, Mr. Pierre Rasputin, also known as Colossus. You'll notice that his is the same exact way. So these three guys all are from the Danger Room. Now I also have 3 more that are coming that are part of the Danger Room family. So that will actually be Cyclops, Psylocke, and Gambit. Those were all of these. So if you're looking for the Kotobukiya X-Men, for the good guys, those are your guys. I didn't actually do the unboxing because the styrofoam is hard to take out with one hand. So I actually took it out already. So we're going to go over here, and this is actually how the Kotobukiya comes. Well, actually it's like that, and then basically the styrofoam is how they protect it. So because it comes in FedEx, UPS, and you have to take a chance. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. Oh, before we do that, remember, everyone has a edition. So same thing on these. They only made 1,000 of the Wolverine, and they only made 1,000 of the Colossus. So if you're on eBay, these guys are going to be pretty pricey. I'm just giving you a heads up because I paid, a pretty good amount of change for them. But on the top right here, you'll notice that it has the count. So this is telling you that on Rogue, and let me get it to focus. There we go. There were 2,650 of these made, and out of these, I got piece number 1,107. So she is a little bit more in the manufacturer than these other 2 guys were. So she's probably still on eBay right now. You can still get her for around 200 or so. I got her for 199. Okay, so let's go to the pieces. So apparently we have the base here, which is the hand I told you about. And next we have the actual body piece of Rogue. put that there. Okay, next we have the arm that's going to go on the left, right here. And then they also always do this with the ones I have. Like I said, Wolverine has 2 heads, Colossus has 2 heads, and of course Rogue has 2 heads. As you can see right here, this is actually the more of a bob look that most people, you know, really hardly are going to probably ever use. I mean, whatever your preference is with the bob look. So I'm not even going to deal with that. So if you want a review on that, I don't know, but that's how that goes. And then this is actually the one that most of the X-Men collectors will probably be doing. This is the Rogue that we all know and love with the long hair. And I actually love everything about this style. Of course, she's got the white in the middle. Okay, so basically it's going to be composed of 4 parts. So we'll go ahead and take these out here. Okay, this is your base. And like I said, this is my first video, so this plastic is fighting me. Okay, and we're going to move this back over to the dresser here. Alright, so that's the base. I guess next we'll go ahead and do the body, since it's going to be the next biggest part. Okay, let's see here. Man, this filming with one hand and doing everything with the other, I don't see how you guys on YouTube do that. I typically tip my hat up to you. Okay, so this is the body part. Now, as you'll notice that on here, there's a hole right there. You see it, how I'm filming it? Cool. All right, and then this here. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to put it inside the hole like that. And as far as the rest of her body, let's see. And so that's how it goes. So you basically just place it in there. It fits gently. And you have a little bit of room to play with, to twist it, and so forth. Okay. Next piece I guess we'll get is the other arm. Take that out. Alright. Now you notice the arm has another piece here. I'm going to get into that in a little bit so you know exactly what they're doing. Because remember, this is the Danger Room statue. So let me turn this so y'all can see. Alright, you see? That one also has a hole. Cool. Alright. So the same thing. You're going to take that and you're going to insert it in there. And when you're inserting this, make sure that you are careful. This is the last thing you want to do is break your statue that you just spent time investing and waiting in. Okay, so there we go. And the final piece of Mrs. Rogue, Anna Marie, as we know her name, from Mississippi. Alright, we're going to go ahead and place that on here. Alright, now the head is a little bit tricky. So when you're putting it on, even though her body's twisted, the head goes in kind of like at an angle. Alright, so for you guys that are putting it on, right there. Cool, and you're good to go. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is your Kotobukiya Rogue Premium Format. Alright, now as far as the actual base itself, if you notice that on the bottom of here, I'm going to redo it, they have the X's. So basically, you know, like I said, she's part of the X-Men. As I told you earlier, the hand, Sentinel hand, this is basically where they shoot their power from. And as you can notice that on the stand, it's very, very nice. It shows you, look at the detail on that. Man, Kotobukiya really did that. That's parts of the chunks of when she's actually ripped it off of the Sentinel. And as you can see, the base has the X's. Basically, there's 4 X on here. Which is kind of like remind you of the Cyclops. If you do a Kotobukiya Cyclops look on YouTube, you'll notice that he has a base with the 4 X's as well. And it shows like the great detail on how they are showing the Sentinel's fingers being bent. Yeah, great. I mean, as you can see the back of Rogue, I mean, her jacket looks nice. She's got the X badge on the side there. You know, she's holding actually the piece. And the reason for her holding that piece in her hand is because, remember, by her being so strong, with the ability to fly and everything. She's ripped it off, and it actually came from this piece right here. So you notice that that piece is missing, and that's the part that she has in her hand. So that's the concept that Kotobukiya came up with. So, and that's basically what you have. You see a little bit of the detail right here. If I can get it to focus. Well, it's not one to act right. But that's basically it for her, man. So, like I said, you guys, this is the road Kotobukiya. She's got her classic Xmen jacket on. She's got her shirt on her. She's even got her X belt. And that's how we know her from the 90s. If you want to get a good glimpse of her face, there you go. I'll get it to focus for you. She's got the green eyes, red lipstick. Awesome, awesome sculpting, man. Eric really put his foot in on this, man. I have got to give that guy props, man. He's definitely the man. All right, and like I said, that's it, you guys. So sorry about the timing on it. Like I said, first time doing an X-Men review on this, but this is your road, Kotobukiya. Have a great